Hello everybody, and thank you for coming back to the channel. So in this section, in this chapter, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start to build up the fuselage and the engine nacelles. I've already started to put in here some spars on the engine nacelle that's still not stuck. I'll be doing the same on the other engine, and I'll be building up also the nose, also the cockpit. I'll put in also the next formers and try to build it up gradually. I'll see if I can do some of the planking. The planking, I don't have experience with it and it can be quite challenging, I think, but I'll have to learn there, of course. And then gradually I'll probably go from the front to the back, and then I'll see at some point I'll have to start to build also the tail surfaces. But for the moment it's going to be about that, building those parts. I also want to start to make the holes for the control rods. These are the rods that are going to go from the ESC then backwards. This one is evidently too short, and that's going to be then the part of this, or the challenge of this chapter. So let's see how it goes. Follow me along. So just a short update before I call it a day. So what I've been up to, I've started to build up the cowls of the engines. Not sure if it's in focus. So 5mm strips I'm building up from the bottom, let's say from the basic stringers up on both engines. It is a slow process, and basically each piece has to be cut to measure. So let's see how it goes, and then I have to sandpaper it down. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do then the top part. They are a bit different on each side. This one I think looks better, but that's progressing at least. Then also the nose, kind of got it, like with wetting the balsa. Let's see if it's in focus. Why is it focusing there? I got it a bit dirty there, but I think that won't matter because I'll cover it, and there's some gaps there. I think then sanding it down will also be okay. And I've managed to build some kind of a canopy. Not really ideal, it should be rounded around, but I can't manage that, so I don't have a good canopy technique yet. There are the electronics in there. I've also managed to put in this piece, which is nice and round. What I do for the rounding of the wood, I cut the strip, I wet it, and then I put a rubber band around it and put it around my glue, because it's kind of the same or similar radius. I've got this other piece waiting here. That one I'm going to cut in two, and it's going to go in here. Let me show you in here. So that's basically the progress, which is actually quite a lot of work behind it. Not so much progress, but yeah, like it's progressing. Then for the rear fuselage, I still have to think if I'm going to do it now or not, but well, let's see. Before I wrap up the chapter, this video, then I'll get back to it. See you now. And here it is, as far as I'm going to do it up to now. So I've planked with thin strips of balsa the engine cowlings. Here you can see it also. Very irregular, each of them a bit different. I've also prepared the canopy. I haven't stuck it on yet, and I'm not going to stick it on yet, as I still need to do some adjustments, and I want to leave it open in case something is needed. I've also put here on the sides of the cabin some planks. It's all 1.5mm balsa on both sides. What's remaining now, it's still going to be a lot of sanding down. So I might do a bit more sanding now, because I think it's going to be a lot of amount until it has some kind of a smooth surface. And on top of it, I hope that it won't look as ugly as it does now, as I'll put also some tissue covering on it. So I'm hoping that will be fine. So that's it as it's. That's it. I'm going to leave it for the moment. Next steps is going to be the tail surfaces. So I'm going to have to turn around the whole board and work on the elevator and the rudder, which are their own little challenge. So thank you everybody for watching. As always, please leave me a comment and recommendations if you have anything, and be sure to subscribe, and thank you for watching.